Ana Kasparian tries to tell her leftist co-host Cenk Uygur that, look, Trump may be a lot of things, but maybe it's slightly a little bit over the top to refer to him as a fascist, and it's certainly not helpful political rhetoric, even for Democrats who are trying to win an election, at least you would think, and Cenk Uygur completely loses his mind. Folks, I'm Vince with Resist the Mainstream. Please do us a big favor. If you enjoy our content, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. And why should you subscribe? Because doing so goes a long way in ensuring we can keep bringing you these videos. It's also totally free. All you gotta do is hit that red button. And with that said, let's get into today's clip. We'll show you everything that happened.
This is the descent into fascism, if we so choose. Normalizing January 6th, it's a day of love. It's a day of love. I'll say it again and again and again. Normalizing enemy from within. I'll say it again and again. I'll say it again and again until you get tired of it, until it's not so funny anymore, or you think he doesn't mean it, until you realize he does mean it and it's too late. Saying these strict abortion bans are a beautiful thing. Yeah. Are you kidding me? We got to wake up. And here's the good news, because I come with such dire warnings, and I mean them from the bottom of my heart as a daughter of refugees who came here escaping war, came here for America to be a part of a democracy, to be a part of building something beautiful where they could be free. I'm telling you, the good news is that I believe women will be the beacon in this election.
By the way, the most normal Mika Brzezinski take, her most sane, totally not dramatic, over-the-top theater kid-level reaction. All the time, okay? Every single day, it seems, during this election cycle, she's been crying on TV. But let's hear what Ana Kasparian has to say about it.
Am I losing my mind in feeling that this hyperbolic rhetoric is not helpful?
Yeah, well, 50-50 in my opinion. So when Debbie Dingell says he's going to start internment camps, he never said that. That is not helpful. On that, you're 100% right. Because once she says something that he didn't say, then not only the right wing, but independents will discount every other thing you've said. Not just every other thing you've said, but every other thing that anyone on the left has said. He never said internment camps. Don't say that. Now, on the other hand, Republicans, you keep denying something he 100% did say. He said, I want a total and complete shutdown on Muslims entering the country. That was back when he was running in 2016. Everybody keeps camps. He already said all this crazy stuff. So stop making us lose credibility. On the other hand, right-wingers, if you're making excuses for how anti-Muslim he is, he uses the word Palestinian as an insult. He doesn't care about Muslim lives one bit.
Donald Trump is deeply racist, and he says deeply racist things, okay? I want to make a distinction between Donald Trump, the person who says and does racist things, and the notion of a fascist. Because look, if we're just going to use fascist toward anyone we dislike, all right, then the word doesn't actually mean anything.
Okay, what do you want me to say, Anna? You want me to say wannabe dictator?
Sure, you can say wannabe dictator, but I don't even think he wants to be a dictator.
Of course he does. That's what you do when you lose an election and you go, oh, I got fake electors and I'd like to terminate the Constitution and bring out the tanks and use martial law against American citizens and shoot protesters. I mean, if that's not...
Right up, is right. This friendship is rapidly going into drama. I'm gonna say, and a lot of people are speculating on this, it seems like there's some friction between these two lately, okay? And I know they've been friends, colleagues for many years. I don't really root for drama or anything to happen, okay? I'm sure, it's a personal relationship. Like, I don't want to get in the way of that. But you objectively have to notice that something is clearly going on here, okay? It seems like they're fighting each other every single week. Ana recently has had a little bit of a political transformation. Cenk has so far said, you know, she's protected, her free speech is safe, we value differing opinions. That's fine. I respect that, by the way. You know, props to him for saying, I'm not going to fire Ana Kasparian because I disagree with her. One could argue that's sort of what he did with Dave Rubin back in the day, but maybe, you know, he learned the error of his ways. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, as you can see, Ana tries to make a very crazy claim that, I don't know, maybe it's not constructive to call Donald Trump a fascist. And you can see the reaction right here on Cenk Uygur's face. It is, well, that's typical Cenk Uygur. I mean, what else do we expect?
Not fascist, then I guess the word just shouldn't exist.
But was he able to do those things?
First of all, his entire cabinet had to threaten, not cabinet, administration, his White House team had to say, we're all going to mass resign if you roll out tanks against American citizens.
Okay, so if you think he's a fascist, wouldn't that justify taking physical action against him?
No, because that
Good question, Ana. So what Anna's trying to do here is essentially, she's not a Trump supporter. I mean, some people say she might secretly be one. Okay, whatever. Publicly, she's not a supporter of Trump. But the point she's trying to make here, actually to help out the Democrats, so maybe we shouldn't tell them, but still, is that it's not constructive or reasonable sounding political rhetoric to go out and just constantly claim Trump's a fascist, Trump's a fascist. She reacts to Mika Brzezinski being ridiculous and is saying, well, this isn't very level-headed. How is this supposed to actually convince undecided voters, independents, for instance? Cenk initially agrees with her, right? Because Cenk did say, yes, saying that you're going to put people in internment camps when Trump never said that, that's not good for your credibility. But then he turns around and goes on this crazy tirade about how Trump is a fascist. So I don't understand the logic here, but let's hear him out.
Doesn't help. That devolves us further into fascism.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a difference between somebody shooting someone, that's fascism, and saying, I disagree with them, don't elect a fascist prick who says only white people are awesome and everybody else is garbage and should be banned. No, look, I'm not going to take a chance with a monster like that.
I know, you're
Okay, so remember this, I just brought that up, right? Cenk in the beginning said when you say things, when you make talking points out of things that Trump never said, as the left, you lose credibility. Fair enough. I think that's a very reasonable point, right? When you just make things up, yeah, that you know, people stop believing you when you start lying or just, you know, spreading false information. So with that said, Cenk, show me where Trump said what? He said, well, let's play that again. Hold on.
Says only white people are awesome and everybody else is garbage and should be banned. No.
When did Trump ever say that, Cenk? You know, you made a true point on the internment camps. Yes, people lose credibility when they lie or just make up things he never said. Okay, so where did he say this? White people are awesome and everyone else, no? When has Trump ever in his life or political career said that? He has not. So you just said that MSNBC and characters like that lose credibility when they make things up about Donald Trump. But then you make things up about Donald Trump, but you don't lose credibility? I don't understand.
Look,
I'm not going to take a chance with a monster like that.
I know, you're focusing on whether or not you're going to vote for him. I don't give a damn about that, and that's not what I'm asking you about, Cenk. I don't think that this rhetoric, especially from elected members of Congress, is helpful at a time.
I don't agree.
Okay, all right.
Okay, Ana, why do I not agree? Because, so Trump's helpful is rhetoric?
No, his rhetoric is awful.
Okay, if you don't want to be called fascist, stop saying fascist things. It's not that hard.
Okay.
Not that hard. Oh, here, let me have dinner with Nick Fuentes, who's a Nazi, Kanye, who's a Nazi, and let me say there's good people on the Nazi side. Oh, it could be pro-Confederate guys. Might be guys who are pro-slavery who are good guys. Let me do all of these things. Let me say that immigrants are poisoning the blood of our nation, a Nazi term that is only used in the past by Nazis, and then say I'm going to ban Muslims, I'm going to do this and this and this to all the other ethnic groups, and then go, oh, I can't believe you called me a fascist. No, he is a fascist. I'm very happy to call him a fascist.
Okay, so, you know, Cenk kind of just devolved into insanity there at the end. I don't know what that was. But Ana, it's very funny. Again, you know, what was she saying? It's like, okay, it's not helpful political rhetoric. She made, notice the way she framed it, okay? She said, I don't care, Cenk, if you are voting for Trump. I'm saying that I don't think that this type of rhetoric necessarily helps the Democrats. It's very funny because I feel like a lot of you out there who maybe work in a liberal workplace, let's say, kind of relate to Ana Kasparian, and I think that's why conservatives still resonate with her, because it like, to some of you, I know, because I don't have this experience, but I can imagine it. She has to be a literally me character, where at least publicly at work, she's not trying to go all in for Trump or something. You know, and some of you like secretly, but you are just trying to like sometimes play devil's advocate, you know, say, hey, woke colleague, I don't know if I really believe in that. That's a little crazy. No, he is a fascist. The response there from Cenk. Here's what Ana Kasparian followed up by saying. She says, okay, fine, I'll bite. Fascism requires a militarized citizenry, conquest and imperialism, the elimination of our governing bodies like Congress, and the notion that anyone who isn't a part of the master race should be, quote, massacred. Weird thing to label a guy who brags about not starting any new wars. Very true, Anna. Very true, right? You know, the historical fascists were obsessed with invading places. Okay, we probably know this. You know, Mussolini wanted to recreate the Roman Empire. We know what Hitler wanted to do, obviously. Trump is relatively isolationist for the context of our modern politics. You're right, weird to label that a fascist. He also passed criminal justice reform and personally pardoned black inmates who were serving life sentences for drug crimes who Obama was unwilling to pardon. But I'm the effing stupid one, I think, responding there to leftists or something. Okay. They're not happy with her, okay? She seems to be waking up, getting red-pilled by the day. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on this entire exchange in the comment section down below. What do you think of Cenk Uygur just shouting her down? All right, that was very interesting to watch. And now you can see she is out there on X getting very upset at leftists and going back and forth. Interesting to see where that whole character arc is going to end. But with that said, let me know your thoughts. Be sure to leave a like on this video. And until next time, I've been Vince with Resist the Mainstream. Hope you enjoyed, and peace.